This is take 2. I just tried doing this earlier and realized that I had my microphone disabled. This is a video for one of the members of IDF Discord that reached out to me. This is basically the basics of maneuvering in a neutral dogfight in Battlefield. It's also kind of one of the important factors is the plane chase camera roll, which I choose to disable. I turn that off like a lot of Battlefield pilots, and what that does is when you roll or you turn vertically, the camera doesn't roll. And in my opinion, that kind of creates a very vertical awareness in Battlefield. Basically, one of the most important things is to be aware of your opponent's vertical maneuver or altitude or whatever. So you neutral pass your opponent and you can use a rear cam to check what they're doing. Now you can horizontal loop, which looks like this, and then horizontal looping with downward rudder looks like this. So you see I have to kind of tilt my plane up to maintain a horizontal with downward rudder. If you tilt your plane horizontally with downward rudder, you start going down in what's called a spiral. And then tilting your plane up with a reverse rudder, you start going up, and that's also a spiral. So this is one way for you to go up and down. Another way for you to go up is a diagonal loop. And you see with diagonal loops, sometimes you're going down and half the time you're going up. The other half of the time you're going down, and the other half of the time you're going up. So you pass your opponent in a neutral and you see they're doing a diagonal loop. A lot of times if you see them do a diagonal loop up, you're going to pass them when they come back down. And the opposite is true. If you see them go diagonally down, you'll find them again going up. And that's kind of important to remember. That's not always true. It really depends on what angle you pass your opponent at. And there's a kind of a variation on the diagonal and the spiral where you kind of keep rolling and you can go up really fast while turning. And then obviously the last way for you to go up is a vertical loop. And the thing about the vertical loop is that the sound is very clear when you're vertical looping. Like obviously you have surround headphones, but in my opinion your headphones tell you left and right. You can tell if what direction they're moving and kind of what side they're on, left and right. So during vertical loops, your sound awareness is the best. So I guess if you happen to completely lose your opponent, then you might try a vertical loop, see if you can find the sound again. So yeah, in a neutral, that's kind of how you want to maneuver. And obviously, you know, with practice, you'll get better awareness. But hopefully, that helps you out. Anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to do today. So I'll see you guys later.